What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Droop Sack. Welcome to another episode with yours truly in the car talk. What do you want to know? This needs to. That's my table in the back is, the angle and stuff is like. I'm not looking at it. Hey. So yeah, it's been a while since I posted anything, and I'm struggling, y'all. I'm really struggling, like just being 100% honest. And I know that, you wouldn't expect me to be 100% not truthful. You liar! Like no one wants to be hearing anything from someone who's lying. So I know that. Being 100% honest with you, that just been struggling. I've been struggling with, being motivated to post videos. And I keep asking myself, why? Why am I struggling with the motivational fortitude or the drive? And I start to think in a journal, thinking, projecting, brainstorming, and I can't really pinpoint it about the game with war robots. Let's talk about just war robots, for instance. All things being considered, all of the introductions to the game, the players that have come and gone, players that have come back, then requit. I don't even know if that's a word. Or quit again, and it came back again. But all these things, I'm mourning the loss of the game that it used to be. And when I get into a match, and I was talking to Shane, Dr. Evil, I was talking to him the other day about this. It doesn't feel like War Robots anymore. It feels like it's completely different. And I don't necessarily know if it's any one specific factor. We were reminiscing the other day on the days when skill was the most dominant factor in any given match, regardless of your win or loss. Like being able to corner shoot with pins and Tulumbuses or Orkans and Pinatas. Knowing that there's a portion of the variables, there's a portion of splash, there's a portion of accuracy, there's a portion of not trajectory. Yeah, maybe even trajectory. The speed of ejection from each round in that salvo. Having to time those salvos just right. Let's talk about the Griffin, when it comes to those two weapons. Not the energy weapons, not the Tehran or the Magnum. But we're talking about the rockets. The 300 meter up to 300. And then the ones that are up to 500 meter. Take the Griffin, you're jumping forward and you're shooting at a specific target, and you're keeping your crosshairs on that target. When you're jumping back, you have to figure out, if I am jumping back with Pinatas and Orkans, and I'm at 275 meters, and I'm jumping back, and that target is remaining at that 250 meters. So when I'm jumping back, I can't thrust my back jump. I can't thrust my thumb, which would be my toggle, my left not the steering wheel. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying. I can't pull it all the way down at 6 o'clock because I'm going to exceed that 50 meter. So that salvo that I'm depleting and firing, some of it is going to be wasted because my jump is going to exceed 300 meters. You know what I mean? Same thing with the pins and Columbuses. If I'm at 425 and I'm jumping back or jumping to the side, I have to kind of lead my rockets in to that target. Also the Tridents. Of those 3 weapons that we probably all have, if not MK2'd, maxed leveled up, they have splash damage that makes no sense whatsoever, especially the Tridents. If you look at the actual shells of the artillery, of the rockets, the Tridents compared to that of the pins and Columbuses, and then the Orkans and Panadas, like, they should have splash damage that is triple. They don't. Do they even have splash damage at all? It's like all of these weapons, the point that I'm getting to is that all these weapons, I'm not even talking about the bots, are darn near useless in the game anymore. And you think about like the evolution of, let's say if we look at the game of War Robots as a world, let's say Earth, and there was an alien invasion, and that alien invasion, which we have seen like from like bacteria, it replicates itself to take over the host, and you have this infection, this disease, and its sole job is to pollinate or to fertilize or whatever. I forgot the words for it. To replicate itself, to spread, and to become more advanced, like a new species. And you think of every introduction of bots was a species that invaded the planet of War Robots, and every new introduction it built upon what was there before. The strongest organism that was there before, it built upon that, and then it built upon that. Like if you think about, like, you know, when the Spectres came out, the Spectres was like, what, 4 medium weapons, and it had a jump, and it had a stealth. And then you have the Leech, and then you have, you know, all of the different bots that have these special abilities. But then you have now the modules, the active modules that you can use to get a Leech to jump. Now it's a Spectre. And then you have a passive module that gives it an ability to go into stealth if it's hit. So it's almost like everything in the game, I think the word is begets everything before it. Like every weapon that was created on the dry erase board or on their cork board was then created and paired with what would counter it. But what was countering it wasn't going to be released for a season. So you would have that weapon be what it was and do what it's supposed to do, and then all the other weapons along the way that have been released, but then they introduce the counter to that specific weapon. Same thing with the bots. So we still have the same crosshair, like the same steering, the same targeting system, the same firing mechanism, the same heads-up display, the same, like everything, the same gameplay, beacons, capture the beacons, team deathmatch, but it's in the graphics, unbelievable graphics. And do not get me wrong, I love the game. The game is freaking beautiful, and I cannot believe it's become what it's become. But it's not what it was. Like, the mechanics are all there, but the game isn't War Robots. It's different. It has all the symptoms of War Robots, the structure, not the symptoms, has the same structure of War Robots, but it's just like, I don't know. I really don't. So I don't know, man. That's why I'm kind of dealing with all that. Like, I think about that stuff all the time, and I'm thinking, why is it making it so hard for me to update? Like, not update, to upload. Then I start going down that rabbit hole of, why did I start uploading in the first place? I was uploading in the first place because I was in a funk. I was down. I was depressed. I was anxious. I was burdened. I was going through a rough time in my life, and I needed something to help me, and what helps me is helping others. And that's why I started uploading. And it was fun to do so, to make fun of myself, and it was almost like I was like I don't know. I don't even know the word for it. Maybe you guys know the word for it. Where you kind of like, there's an innocence to the process. It was fresh. It was, I was learning during the time. Maybe I need to learn. Maybe I need to relearn the game. Maybe I need to figure out if I'm playing the current War Robots with the same mechanics like that of the old version of War Robots, and it's just not going to work. Like, whenever you go into battle with one enemy, your strategy for the next enemy is not going to work. Maybe some little variables of that battle plan may work, but the overall strategy may not work. Oh. I don't know. But it's just interesting, though. It really is. And like, what do you guys think? Like, what is it that you guys notice in the games? Do you, like, to the vets out there that have been playing it since, either day one or when I started back in, I think I started like right before the Gepard days, when you had those clans that had 5 Gepards with 3 Magnums, and they would just hold the freaking fire button, bam, 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 boom, 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 and all the whole clan, every player in the clan would just run around with their freaking thumb on their fire button the entire freaking time. I can hear it now. I can hear it in my head. Oh, I hated those days. But then I ended up getting all 4 or 5 Gepards and all Magnums. And I remember when I first bought my Lancelot, Wow. Like, when you think back to those days when you started, and at what it is now, what is it that you feel? What is it that you see? What is your thoughts about the changes, the good, the bad? And I know it's easy for us all to like pick Sonic and screw them, and it's like, I mean, what good is that going to do? It's a game that brought us all together, and it is a game. And it's a game that, whether we love for one reason or another, or we like for one reason or another, it still has brought us all together. And yes, it's not the same. Nothing stays the same. And if it does, then that means that we're not changing ourselves. And that's not a good thing either. We're constantly evolving. Our likes and dislikes are, especially when it comes to, when we're in different stages in our lives and we look back at the thing that has stayed the course, like War Robots stayed the course. It has been there since I started on YouTube, and it's still there. So if the game hasn't changed, and I'm feeling this way, that means that I've changed. But I know that I've changed and the game has changed, but I'm wondering if I'm in the same boat of feeling a little, like, I just miss it, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I just wanted y'all to know kind of where my head has been. And, you know, I'm definitely open for suggestions and ideas that you guys may have, because I want to start uploading again. And I love uploading videos. I really do. I love making them. I truly enjoy it. I enjoy all of it. I really do. And I enjoy connecting with you guys. So if you have any suggestions, ideas, you know, let me know. Let me know what I can do, because whatever it is, I'm sure that it's going to help me get going again, like give it a little jump start. It's kind of like when people come up to me, it's like, hey, you know, I need help with losing weight, or I need help with trying to, you know, stop the pain in my back, or whatever it is. It's like, I'm good at that, but I'm just struggling in this one area. I just need some ideas, y'all, because I miss it. I really do. Feel in a certain way. Any hizzle, I'll let your boy. But besides that, everything is cool. Everything is cool. Enjoying time with the wifey and working. Heck yeah. Exercise. Got to keep your body up. Got to keep you upright and floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you think could be like some ideas of, you know, some videos that you'd like to see, or a series, or reviews, or whatever that you want. Car Talks, I'm going to get back on the Car Talks. For real, for real. All right, y'all. Love you. No matter where you are in the world, I hope you, your friends, and your family are happy, healthy, and safe. Did I say safe? Safe. I can never freaking understand why I freaking get words all mixed up like that. No matter where you are in the world, I hope you, your friends, and your family are happy, healthy, and safe. Until next video, holla at your boy. Peace, y'all.